how to do Amazon keyword research using Helium 10. Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do Amazon keyword research using Helium 10. We'll cover both powerful tools Magnet and Cerebro and how you can leverage them to find the best keywords for your product. So make sure to watch this video till the end and let's get started. But before we jump into the first method, let's quickly understand something important. Why do we even need keyword research in the first place? As an Amazon seller, one of our top priorities is to ensure that our product has a low organic rank so that it becomes highly visible, brings in more organic sales, and ultimately leads to better profitability. And the only way to make that happen is by doing proper keyword research, so we can find the keywords that we want to rank for organically. We'll use these keywords in our product listing as part of SEO strategy so Amazon can index them. Along with that, we'll also target these keywords in our PPC campaigns to gain sales velocity and eventually get better organic rankings. Now let's talk about the two main factors to focus on while doing keyword research. The keyword must be highly relevant to your product. The keyword must have a good search volume. If a keyword is not related to your product, or if its search volume is very low, then we should not include it in our listings or target it in PPC campaigns. For the first method, we're going to use the Magnet tool by Helium 10. If you're serious about becoming profitable in your Amazon business, then this tool is a must-have, and I'll walk you through the first method. Open the Helium 10 website. You can use the link which is present in the description below if you want to try the Helium 10 for free. You will get amazing discount if sign up to Helium 10 from the link below. Once you've created your Helium 10 account, you'll see a dashboard that looks something like this. From here, go to the Tools section and under Keyword Research, you'll find the Magnet tool. Click on the Magnet tool and it will open up a new dashboard like this. Now, the first thing you need to do is select your marketplace, whichever Amazon marketplace you're selling in. So we'll select Amazon. Next, you'll need to enter your root keyword or seed keyword. This is the keyword that best defines your product. Let's say, for example, we want to sell a water bottle, but specifically a wooden water bottle. So here, we'll enter wooden water bottle and click on Get Keywords. Now what happens is Helium 10 will fetch and show you all keywords related to your seed keyword, whether they're directly, indirectly, or even loosely related. You'll get a whole list of keyword suggestions that you can evaluate and use. So now let's scroll down a bit. Here you'll see that the search volume for our main keyword, wooden water bottle, is 496, which is pretty decent. Apart from this main keyword, Helium 10 has also provided us with a list of approximately 1400 keywords related to our seed keyword. Out of these, around 69 keywords are organically ranked. So essentially, we now have a long list of keyword suggestions in front of us. Now, obviously, we can't use all 1400 keywords directly in our product listing. That's neither practical nor helpful. Also, some of these keywords will have very low search volumes and others may not be relevant to our product at all. For example, keywords like glass water bottle may appear in the list, but since we're selling a wooden water bottle, those are not product relevant. Similarly, certain keywords might include brand names or unrelated variations that have nothing to do with our listing. So, what do we do in this situation? To clean up this keyword list and filter out the irrelevant or low volume keywords, we use the filter section built into the Magnet tool. Now let's talk about how to apply filters smartly. The first and most important filter is search volume. You need to define a minimum search volume threshold to make sure you're only working with keywords that have decent search activity on Amazon. Let me give you a quick guideline. If your product belongs to a high demand category where keywords usually have very high search volume, then set your minimum search volume to at least 500. This helps you focus on only those keywords that bring significant visibility and traffic. But if your product is in a low demand or niche category, where the number of searches is naturally low, then you can go with a lower threshold, like 100 searches per month. Now, in our current example, since I've got about 1400 total keywords, I believe that's a healthy number to start with. So instead of going too high or too low, I'll choose a moderate threshold, let's say 200. That means I only want to see keywords that are being searched at least 200 times per month. I'll enter 200 into the search volume filter field and then click on Apply Filters. Now, after applying this filter, Helium 10 has refined the list. This new set is far more focused and manageable. But keep in mind, this filtering is based only on search volume so far. We've eliminated keywords that are either too weak or irrelevant based on how often they're searched. In the next step, we'll go even deeper to refine this list further so that the final keywords we pick are not just high volume, but also highly relevant to our specific product and target audience. Now, the next step in refining our keyword list is to apply further filtering based on match type. We're going to filter the keywords based on how they perform organically, that is, keywords for which listings naturally rank on Amazon without paid ads. These are the keywords that are more trustworthy for long-term SEO and listing optimization. So, to apply this filter, simply check the organic box under the match type section. Once selected, go ahead and click on Apply Filters again. Now, after applying the match type filter, you'll notice that the list has been narrowed down. These are the keywords that not only have a good search volume, but are also organically ranked, meaning they are proven performers in Amazon's search results. But here's something important to keep in mind. Even though these 20 keywords are filtered, not all of them are suitable for your listing. Some of them might still be irrelevant or contain brand-specific terms, which you should avoid using in your product listing due to Amazon's policy. For example, a keyword like Senorwear might appear in your filtered list. But since Senorwear is a brand name, you're not allowed to use it in your listing content unless you're selling that brand's product. Of course, you can still target that kind of keyword in your PPC campaigns to attract customers searching for that brand. But when it comes to listing optimization, such branded keywords should be excluded. Another example could be glass water bottle again. That's not relevant to us because we're focusing on wooden water bottles, not glass ones. So that keyword doesn't serve our purpose and should be removed. On the other hand, keywords like wooden bottle for water are perfectly suitable. It has a good search volume, it's relevant to our product, and it ranks organically, so we can definitely consider including it in our listing content. So, the goal of this entire process is to narrow down your keyword list to a highly relevant, high-performing set of keywords that can actually help your product rank better organically on Amazon. This smart keyword refinement ensures you're not just stuffing your listing with random keywords, but actually focusing on targeted, relevant terms that align with your product's features and buyer intent. After this, scroll down and you'll come across keywords like, since our seed keyword was wooden water bottle, we should definitely keep that one as well. Next, you might find keywords like bamboo bottle, which is also a great keyword. If your product is a 1-liter bottle, this becomes even more relevant. So, from the 20 filtered keywords we've been given, the idea is to select around 5 to 6 high-quality keywords that are closely related to your product. Once you're satisfied with your selection, say you've chosen 6 strong, relevant keywords that you want to include in your product listing and target in your PPC campaigns, it's time to save them. Here's how you do that. After selecting your desired keywords, simply click on the Add to My List button. Helium 10 will then show you an option to save your selected keywords into a folder. Click on Create Folder, and now, to keep things organized, name the folder using your main keyword. In this case, name it Wooden Water Bottle. Once saved, all your selected keywords will be stored in that folder for easy access later, whether you're writing your listing, planning a PPC campaign, or doing further analysis. So that wraps up the first method of keyword research and selection using Helium 10's keyword filtering system. Now, let's move to the second method, which is equally important. Just a quick reminder, your final keyword list should be a combination of both methods for the best results. For this second method, we'll be using Helium 10's Cerebro tool. Cerebro is a reverse ASIN lookup tool that helps you find the exact keywords your competitors are ranking for organically and through PPC. All you have to do is enter your competitor's ASIN, and Cerebro will show you the actual keywords that competitor's listing is getting visibility and traffic from. This is super useful because it gives you real market data and insights into what's working for others selling a similar product. Also, you'll notice some keywords where the competitor is sponsored ranked, meaning they are running ads for those keywords. The strategy here is simple. If your competitor is organically ranking well for a specific keyword, it clearly indicates that the keyword is performing well for that product. That also means the keyword is highly relevant to their product. So, if you're selling a similar product, there's a strong chance that the same keyword will perform well for your listing too. That's why it's important to include these high-performing and relevant keywords in both your product listing and your PPC campaigns. And I'll walk you through method number 2 step by step. First, open Amazon. In the search bar, enter the seed keyword for the product you're planning to sell or launch. In our case, that's wooden water bottle. Hit search, and you'll now see different types of relevant products like we bought wooden bottles, unique bamboo bottles, and even masonry style bottles. Now, once you've identified all the sellers or products that are similar or related to yours, go ahead and open those listings. I've opened around 6 competitor listings here. Let me explain why we're doing this. In this case, we're going to use the reverse ASIN method, so we'll need the ASINs of all these competitor products. How do you copy ASINs? I've explained this many times before, but here's a quick recap. You can copy the ASIN directly from the URL. It always starts with the letter B. Or go to the product details section on the product page, scroll down, and you'll find the ASIN there as well. Using either method, you can easily copy the ASINs. So what I did was, I extracted the ASINs for 6 products and saved them for convenience. Now, after you have your ASINs ready, open Helium 10, go to the dashboard, then navigate to the Tools section and select Cerebro. Alright, so Cerebro has now opened. The first thing you need to do is select your marketplace, just like you always do. Next, paste all the ASINs you copied earlier into the input box here. So I pasted all 6 ASINs, and now just click on the Get Keywords button. Now, Helium will take a few moments to run its algorithm and fetch all the keywords these products are ranking for or using in their listings. Once the analysis is complete, you'll see the entire keyword list here in my case. You'll also see the list of product ASINs it pulled the data from. These are all the ASINs and their corresponding keywords. Now, what do we need to do? As I mentioned earlier, we need to pick highly relevant keywords with a good search volume. And we need to filter out keywords that are not relevant to our product. Keywords that contain a brand name, since those are not useful to us. Keywords that have very low search volume. These are the 3 main filters you should apply to shortlist only the best performing and most relevant keywords for your listing and PPC campaigns. So, the first step is to filter based on search volume. Now, if your product is in high demand, you can set a higher minimum search volume. But if it's not a very popular product, even a search volume of 100 is fine. For moderately competitive products, you can consider around 200 as a good benchmark. In our case, we'll set the minimum search volume to 200 and click on Apply Filter. So, we'll now work on further narrowing them down. To do that, we'll use 2 additional filters. Number of competitors. Competitor rank. We want to identify keywords where our selected competitors are ranking between positions 1 to 20. So we'll set the competitor rank filter to 120. Now comes the number of competitors filter, and this one's really strategic, so pay close attention here. Basically, you'll set this based on how many ASINs you've added. So the rule is, take 1/3 of your total ASINs. For example, if you added 9 ASINs, you'd set the minimum number of competitors to 3. This ensures you're only focusing on those keywords that multiple top competitors are ranking for, which usually means those keywords are highly relevant and proven to perform well. Now, I want to filter out the 3 competitors from those 9 ASINs that are ranking in the 1 to 20 range using the keywords they are using. But for now, we have 6 ASINs. So, to follow the rule, we'll take 1/3 of 6, which will be 2 competitors. After applying the filters, you'll notice that from the original 367 keywords, we now have highly relevant keywords. This is still a small number, but you can adjust the filter to be a bit more lenient if needed. If you find that the number of competitors is 50 or 100, you can adjust the number of competitors to 3 and sort the results by number of competitors. You should then find around 15 to 20 keywords. But for this example, I am going to go with these keywords. Now, I believe these keywords are all highly relevant, so I will add these keywords to my list. We've already created a list earlier, so we'll just add these 7 keywords to that. By using both methods, Helium and manual search, we now have a solid set of keywords that we can use for listing optimization and PPC campaigns. In the end, you might find that some keywords are duplicate between the two methods. Don't worry though, Helium will automatically filter out duplicate keywords, so if you try to add a keyword that's already in your list, it won't be added again. In this way, by using both methods, you can create a keyword list that is highly relevant with good search volume. You can then use this list in your listing and run PPC campaigns on them. Oh wait, where will you find the keyword list you created? Don't worry, I'll show you. To find the list, you need to go to the Tools section. There, you'll see my list of products. Even though it says products, don't worry about it. You need to click on that and you'll see a section where the keywords will be listed. Click on that and you'll see the list you saved. From here, you can also export your list to a CSV file or copy the keywords to your clipboard if you want to use them elsewhere. In addition, you can export the list to do further research in Magnet, Frankenstein tool, or Index Checker in Helium. And yes, don't forget as well as make sure to use the link in my description to opt the discount on Helium 10 website. That's all for the video. By using both Magnet and Cerebro, you can find the most effective keywords for your Amazon products and optimize your listings for maximum visibility. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips. Thanks for watching.